I got so many DMs. So many, I'll say let's say 10 DMs. None from my friends, by the way. My friends in real life. No one sent me these photos because they know I don't want to see shit like this. But I got 10 DMs that are my ex with his new girl, on this fabulous, beautiful tropical vacation. And they were like, how do you feel about him being Instagram official with someone new? And I was like, well, I guess I'll explore that feeling now because I hadn't really thought about it until you guys DM'd me the photos. All right, now I am going to have to think about it. How do I feel? So I thought about it. I was like, how do I feel about this? Immediate reaction wasn't as stinging. Like I had always said, I know when he has someone new, it'll sting. It didn't sting as bad as I thought. And I think that just comes from the pure health of John and I's relationship and breakup. I don't want to act like I'm on my high horse here because I have so many exes that I literally wouldn't piss on if they were on fire. So I don't want to act like I'm holier than thou, but I'm just saying this was a scenario where we just had the best breakup. So I think that lended a hand in me not being fuck this. I was very oh, okay. He's moved on. All right. And let me tell you something. You don't want to move on second. It's always nice when you move on first. It just is. I don't care how petty that sounds. It's not actually petty at all. Just from a standpoint of just mentally, it's nice when you find someone first. So he did that, and that's nice. That's great for him. I'm very happy for him. And when I say that, people say I'm happy for him. I realize I am happy for him. I do want him to be happy. And it was also helpful. I didn't know the girl. So that would have I just always thought God, Nashville's so small. I hope I don't know her. That would just suck. If I'm oh, really? Okay. Hi, Bethany. See you every other weekend. So have fun having sex with my ex-boyfriend now. So that was a plus that I didn't know her. I have only heard nice things about her. She seems like a very nice girl. And then I thought, how does this really make you feel, Shannon? And I was like, it makes me jealous. And I'm not jealous of her and I'm not jealous of him. I'm jealous of what they now have because there's nothing better than that fun honeymoon, not even honeymoon stage because that's when you first start really dating, but I don't know how to explain it. You're just I'm just such a relationship hoe. I love being in a relationship. I love being with someone and having a partner. And I was so jealous that they had that. And it just made me realize okay, I've been single for a year now. And yeah, you're lonely, whatever. But at the end of the day, I'm damn, I'm ready. I think that made me realize I want that too. And I'm jealous. I'm jealous that, they're doing something on Valentine's Day. I'm jealous that anyone, if you were doing something on Valentine's Day, jealous of you. I just was. And I think Valentine's Day is so fucking cheesy. But when you're lonely on Valentine's Day, I guess I only thought it was cheesy when I had a boyfriend. I was whatever, it doesn't matter. My boyfriends would be what do you want to do for Valentine's Day? I'm I don't care about that shit. Because I don't. But when you don't have a boyfriend and Valentine's Day rolls around, you're okay, cool. No one's even texted me happy Valentine's Day except for my dad. Love you, Dad. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. But yeah, I don't know. I guess I just found myself being jealous of the relationship because I just missed it. So that's how I felt about it. I felt it was important to bring that up because I had a lot of people saying how did you deal with that? What's it going to be when he's with someone else? And I'm I don't know. I'll have to see when he's with someone else. And there's something to be said about a healthy relationship because I've had other exes move on and it was much darker feelings. So this was more light and airy, but it also, like I said, you hate to be the one that moves on second. It's like Mario Kart. It's just not a vibe. You don't want to do it. So I was talking to Anna Grace because, she just moved in with her boyfriend also. I'm everyone around me is just so happy. It's funny. Anna Grace will say to me, I don't know if y'all have friends like this. Anna Grace will go, she'll call me to tell me something wonderful or beautiful about her and her boyfriend coach. And I'm she's oh, and by the way, sorry. I know when I was single, I hated hearing about all the blah, 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 blah. And I was no, you're my best friend. I want to hear about these happy moments in your life. So individually when people call me and tell me great things, I'm that's amazing. But when I really think about it as a whole, I'm everyone's so happy. Oh, everyone's so happy and successful in their relationships. Fun, cool. How great for you. But anyways, cynicalness aside, Anna Grace just moved in with her boyfriend. We're very happy for her, but she moved a little bit far away, So now we're talking a lot more on the phone versus in person. Miss her. We'll have her back on the pod ASAP Rocky. But, she was everyone's timeline is just different. And I want to just bring that up because it's crazy to think that the timeline really is important to note. It does all work out. And I know it's like, I'm going to say again, a cliche, but whatever timeline you're on is just supposed to fucking happen. Like, I always say this, like, an affirmation is just like, what's meant for me will not miss me. And that is career, that's life, that's friendships, that's relationships. Whatever is supposed to happen to you will not fucking miss you. So I don't know, like, wherever the fuck my partner's out there, he's just busy. He's busy right now. And maybe he's trying to overcome some shit that he needs to cross off his list or get done or whatever he's got to do right now has nothing to do with me. And that's another good thing to remember. Being lonely has nothing to do with you. Like, unless you were literally strapping a chastity belt around your waist and boycotting going on dates, being lonely has nothing to do with you. It's just the timeline you're on right now. And I'm trying to like remember that and like find the joy in this loneliness, because all my friends who are married, all my friends who have kids are like, you never know, you could meet your significant other tomorrow, which again, if I met my significant other tomorrow, that'd be fantastic. Great. I'm 28. Let's fucking keep going. But if you meet them tomorrow, you don't realize, boom, you're done. Your lonely stage, your single stage, like that's over for the rest of your life. And are you going to want to look back at that and be like, I remember when I was lonely, I was so depressed and sad? Or are you going to want to look back and be like, bitch, I remember when I was single, I was having fun. Even finding that fun within the loneliness is just important. So I'm trying to tell myself to kind of relish in the loneliness as much as I can, because I do believe my person's out there. And when I find them, this singleness and this loneliness that's kind of nice when you really think about it is over. Just like that. It's over. It's done. And you can meet them tomorrow. So just kind of try to enjoy it. I'm telling myself this. I'm going to go back and listen to this podcast for myself so I can be like, Shannon, just remember, it's okay to be lonely. Let's see. What is my love life right now? Fuck, it's fucking bleak. I'll tell you that much.